Vice Admiral Albert Parker Niblack graduated from the Naval Academy in 1880. He served in the United States Navy for 47 years in many different capacities. During World War I, Niblack commanded the 2nd Squadron Patrol Force with USS Birmingham as his flagship. The 2nd Squadron was based out of Gibraltar.
Well, there's lots of incidents. The whole problem of trying to organize convoys. And what surprised me most of all was the small ships that were used, the small vessels that were used, small destroyers, small launches that were being used for anti-submarine work in this period. You had both German U-boats and Austrian U-boats in the Mediterranean. So they were worried about that and getting the cargoes through to supply the troops in the Far East as well as keep the economy going.
Vice Admiral Niblack wrote an account detailing the role of the US Navy in Gibraltar during the First World War. Despite the geographical significance of the rock, this has been a largely forgotten episode in US naval history. 100 years later, Professor John Hattendorf has published Vice Admiral Niblack's account.
Admiral Niblack had written this later in his career and had submitted it to a professional naval magazine, the U.S. Naval Institute Proceedings, a book-sized memoir, and it was too long to fit into the magazine, so they rejected it. In the process of looking for some other things in the U.S. National Archives, I found this original memoir by Admiral Niblack about his time that had never been published before.
Professor John Hattendorf is a Professor Emeritus of Maritime History at the U.S. Naval War College in Newport, Rhode Island.
I mean, my interest in Gibraltar started a long time ago, 45 years ago, when I began my graduate work at Oxford and working on the War of the Spanish Succession, and of course Gibraltar figures large in that story.
He'll be discussing his book at the Gibraltar Literary Festival this coming Thursday.